What's the theme of your script? And remember what we talked about earlier. What's it about? That doesn't mean what happens. Okay? What's it about? Trying to nail the theme can actually be quite hard, because often you may find you'll start out with one idea, and by the time you've gone through the entire development process and written this thing up, it may change, but that's okay. But for now, we want to be trying to focus in on one theme. Remember, you're writing a short film. So, for example, here's a few themes for films that you possibly have seen. Titanic. What's the theme of Titanic? Well, if you got caught up with it, what's it about? You'd start saying it's about a huge boat that strikes an iceberg and sinks. But actually, the theme of Titanic is love. Our next one, an older film, but a really great example of dealing with this theme, Truly, Madly, Deeply. Now, if you did what's it about? And then you went down the route of going, oh, this is what happens. Well, what happens is somebody dies. They come back as a ghost. Everything, it turns quite comedic. That's not what it's about. It's actually about grief. It's about somebody being so caught up in their grief that the strength of their grief literally brings somebody back. Okay? So again, it's not about what happens, it's what's it about. Next one, Wall Street. Now you're starting to think about this, hopefully you get the idea. What's Wall Street about? Well, it's not just about traders and people making tons of money by stripping companies. Actually, it's about greed. Again, try and nail it in one word. A couple more examples. A word that often gets used is redemption. Okay, somebody's seeking redemption. Atonement's a great example of that. And then another theme that comes up. What do we think Kill Bill is about? Okay, we know it's what happens. There's an awful lot of people getting sliced and diced, chopped up. But actually, it's about revenge. So, what's the theme of your film? Always try and nail it in one word. Next, I'd like you to think about, will it resonate with an audience? We're looking for themes. You'll hear people talk about films that have got a universal theme. It touches all of us. So try and look to see, is your film going to resonate with people? Again, which earlier on we talked about empathy. Is it going to bring empathy from your audience? Some of the words I've used earlier on, again, I'll just recap them for you. These themes often are love, hate, grief, greed. Power's another one to think about. Revenge and redemption. Try now to think about your film within a short, just a single word. It's important as well, when you write your film, make sure that everything that you create is serving your theme. Make sure that it's the gel that keeps the whole thing together. So now that you know about themes, it's time for your action list. What do you need to do next? What I'd like you to do is I'd like you to go away and nail your theme, and nail it in one word. Once you've decided on what the theme is, then I'd like you to go out and watch short films and feature films, movies, books, read books about that theme. See if you can identify the theme from other films.